And we're back, episode 161 of Journey to Million. Long-awaited return, back with the full crew, Zack Rausch, Jared Valleskey, myself, Drew Skyberg. Zack had a phenomenal trip, traveling the world and golfing. And I don't know, he's been golfing a lot, so it's been a busy time for him. 30? How many holes in the last 2 days?
36. Dude, I shot 94 yesterday.
Oh, yeah, come on. All right.
Walking.
All right, Jared, how we doing?
This is one thing. Got a newfound respect for professional golfers that walk 4 rounds in 4 days. Dude, it's brutal.
You act like they carry their clubs. You're just walking. They don't have to carry their clubs, so it's harder for you.
Yeah, I suppose.
Well, Jared, how you doing?
I'm all right.
Bucks have changed completely. Feeling weird about it. Brewers obviously looks like a split of a doubleheader today, but besides that, bring in Miles Turner, like the move. Obviously, you don't like the Dame departure. $23 million cap hit over 5 years. I'll call it a cap hit for sake of the show. What do you think about that, Zach?
I mean, it's just how much they're paying him, right?
Yes.
There's no cap, really.
Well, no, but there's a salary cap, Zach, but the cap, it's not a hard cap, it's a soft cap. So what happens is then there's 2 levels of aprons that once
you pay tax
are over,
and everything else.
You pay tax, it goes up exponentially. And then also
what happens with the tax? What do they do with the tax money?
It was, or don't quote me on it now, but at one point there's revenue sharing. Amongst
go to smaller market teams.
Yeah, that was the point of the tax when it was initially one of the points, and obviously because the players will never agree to a hard cap. I mean, why would they? And it's that level of compromise is how we've gotten here. But now you see trades happen that shouldn't happen because of that. Like Kristaps Porzingis got traded for nothing. So that's where the NFL's hard cap comes in handy. It gets messy and not as fun. And you
could get the players to agree to a hard cap as long as you can show that it's not going to change the total amount of salary being paid. If it's high enough or you have a base that's high enough that the teams that aren't spending much right now have to spend enough to make up for that. You could get the players to agree to that, but I don't know if the
owners want.
Yeah, it's the NBA. I don't know how they do revenue sharing and stuff, so you have to figure that out to make it worth it for smaller market teams, though.
Exactly. Well, speaking of a league that has some sort of salary cap, let's go to the NFL, and we'll talk about a position in which the salary cap, well, not necessarily salary cap, but maybe contract-wise has not been that friendly. We're doing our running back ranking, so if you recall last episode, we focused on the receiving room, had some good debate. Overall, that feedback was a good tier list. Again, just rehashing for you both and just overall for the audience, which we felt same. Just weird with the S&A tier for receivers was the note I got. Furthermore, some questions on with our Colts receiver rankings, some weird spots there. But yeah,
who was that
makes
from?
sense. Makes sense. So,
who gave that feedback? I didn't hear any.
I don't know. We did have AD Mitchell kind of high.
No, we didn't. He was low, if anything, but it's all right.
No, but overall, it was a pretty good list. I think it went better. I think our quarterback list got better feedback, better reviews, if you will. But receivers was good. Let's see how running backs go. I think this will be an interesting. I think we should establish some key parameters here before we start. A key one, we're going to go talent next season like we did for the other positions, but there's a guy on here who I think we need to just establish some sort of ruling. We're going to go with Christian McCaffrey because we know that that's been a problem in a few of our rankings is we got to be consistent. Did you both have any insights into how you want to do that? Obviously, we're grading on talent next season. But
just assume that everybody's going to play 17 games.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. So with that, And we can also do some forecasting. They're obviously not like we're not forecasting games missed or anything. But, let's look at this list for example. I'm going to just take a guy. I mean, Joe Mixon like concerns me. Like I don't think he's going to be as good as he was last year. He was flat out at the end of the year. But besides that, so Aaron Jones is the first guy.
Is that my audio or is that your mic, Drew? 'Cause
I
can
can't
barely hear you.
No.
Yeah.
Mike, not
It's like
working?
sounds like you're talking underwater or something. Honestly.
I thought it was my mic. 'Cause, that's why I'm on my phone.
Yeah.
So I thought like my phone was just making it weird, but
Yeah. No, I couldn't make it out. I don't know what he was saying. He was yapping over there. He had a lot of things to say, but no idea what he was saying.
I heard Aaron Jones and Joe Mixon, and that's about all I know.
Same. Yeah.
Could you not hear me at all? Can you hear me now?
Oh! Yeah, I guess. I guess. Audio's not the best, but it'll work.
Is that better?
That's better. There we go. He fixed it.
I had on the same audio input. Are we good now?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on.
Like, okay, you can consistently hear me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
It's
Yep.
good. Oh,
How much did you miss?
Everything.
maybe just are you far away from your mic or something? It feels
No,
sounds
no,
like
I'm
it's-
right by it.
Are you? Okay.
No, right by it. So
Yeah, that's
Is
good.
it-
We
better now?
heard you talked about Joe Mixon and Aaron Jones, and that was
Yeah,
it.
that's all I heard.
but did you hear anything at the start of the episode and everything?
Yeah, that was all good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
I would have
All right, let's-
said something earlier if it was bad.
yeah,
but
okay.
Yeah, we
I was
just
just
sat
talking
here
about.
5 minutes. Like,
Well, I
What's this
You
guy
would've,
talking
Zach.
about?
you would, but I was saying Joe Mixon, efficient wise, like we're gonna do some, baking into next year how he feels. Some players are gonna perform. Like I think Mixon is gonna regress, and we saw it already in the second half of last season a little bit. And then I also mentioned Aaron Jones was our first player in this. But do you hear me about CMC? The rule on that?
Yep.
I agreed with Zach.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Aaron Jones.
see.
Yeah. Probably.
I was going to say low B, but I'm fine with high C. Alvin Kamara. I would put low B.
Low B.
I take Kamara over Jones. I don't know if it'd be a full tier, but we'll see. Bijan Robinson.
Are we giving away S's this episode?
We will. I feel like running backs might be one of our easier ones, but maybe when it gets closer, it should be interesting.
Yeah,
Blake Corum.
that's why I'm saying stuff because
E.
we'll have a lot more S's then.
I'm gonna put him D because there's some E candidates in here. Just because of again.
Wait, there's an E tier. Okay.
Yes, this one has an E tier. I know.
Oh my god.
I've never had a tier list.
Not
with
an
E
F,
tier
not an
inside.
F, but an E. Okay.
I mean, Corum's pretty bottom of the barrel.
He hasn't played a snap.
He is. He's played snaps.
Has
He
he?
got
Yeah,
hurt
he-
last year.
Didn't play
Oh.
many because
Like 10 snaps?
Okay, but there's a couple E candidates in here, so I say we just put him in D right now.
That's hilarious.
Brees
Sure.
Hall.
A.
hey,
Okay, Brees Hall was not that good last year, and I
One
guess
bad year. One bad year. He's fine. Not even a bad year, just underwhelming. He's fine.
yeah, I guess if you'd ask me if I expect him to be better or worse than last season, I'd have to say better.
that
But
O line was a disaster too.
yeah,
Doesn't
and
help.
that's kind of where I look at it too, because yes, I do have some of the talent or just some of the advanced stats up in terms of like rushing yards before contact, rushing yards after contact, kind of slicing through that. It's pretty consistent who's at the top of the list. Obviously, Josh Jacobs is actually quite on the top 5 in a lot of those metrics, but Brian Robinson.
C.
CMC?
I mean, if he's
Yes.
healthy, he's got to be S if he's healthy. He won't be top, but he'll be.
Can I have Bijan over him though? I just feel like what Bijan is and I know what CMC is as a passer, but or receiver, but what what Bijan showed last season was, I thought, very promising, and what I expect we'll continue to
You
see.
think Bijan's a great receiving back, or what?
I do.
He was probably like top 3 in receptions for running backs.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, he really stepped it
Yeah.
up. I mean,
I feel
that
like he was
obviously
getting,
out
like,
of college.
3 a game at most.
Like, that's a lot for running backs.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's why
51
it's
a year.
weird because I guess.
Very attractive. DeAndre Swift is next. I mean, just saying, like, attractive for fantasy, like that's what you want.
It's probably
This
around
dude-
Aaron Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
Maybe after.
I think I'm gonna put him in the middle here. Jones, Swift, Robinson. Any disagreements?
It's good.
Yeah, it's fine for now.
David Montgomery.
Behind Kamara.
B.
Yeah.
I would put him. I think he's gonna end up being like one of the last B tier guys we have. Maybe. In the
Yeah.
middle there. We'll see. Derrick Henry.
I don't know if he's S. I'd probably put high A, to be honest. I don't know. He had a good year, but he's getting
How many
old.
S tier
He's like
guys are on
30
this
something
list?
now.
I think we have 4.
That's why I
S-tier
don't want to
guys.
put him in S because he's not
do it.
as good as Bijan.
6. Okay, how about let's do this right now.
I think there should be 3S.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do it like that then. Because I was like, I had 3, and I was like S plus, S minus, if you will, like the back end
Yeah,
of
we
S.
can't give out S's too much. S is for like the
Yeah.
top best running backs, not just like someone who could be S if they have a good year, you know, like
All right, Achan versus Brees Hall.
Brees Hall. You're kind of biased right now because Brees Hall had a underwhelming year. I think he's still like 24 or 25. whatever
HN
it
is
is.
horrible too.
Yeah,
His
but Brees
efficiency
Hall,
is.
his upside is so like he's a pass catcher too, right? Like,
He's an A tier
more than-
running back though.
more than
I
A-Chan.
won't. I will
Yeah.
debate that if need be.
HN's year last year, I think, gets distorted a
Yes,
little bit because of how he was still very good for fantasy, and that's what a
He
lot
was
of people.
fantasy productive, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, I understand the.
And do you have the numbers up right now? How many receptions did HN have? Wasn't it like 70 or something, 60 something?
And a lot of them went for
Yeah.
like 80 yards too. I feel like. Unless that was 2 years
In
ago.
reception, Zach, he was not even top 7, top 8.
Didn't he get hurt or was he split back? Like he didn't play as much
What?
as some of them.
I didn't think Tua missed time. I don't think HN did, but I know Tua did. I didn't think he missed that
I'm
much
pulling
time.
up the
though.
stats specifically. 2024, he had, and he averaged 4.4.5 yards an attempt. So let's not act like he was inefficient. He was efficient.
Mhm.
I just want to kind of establish that. Receiving wise, he had
Yeah, 78 receptions.
that's
Yeah,
a
that's
lot.
crazy.
Wait, why didn't he?
That's
okay,
wide
this
receiver
advanced running
numbers,
back thing
yeah.
is not right. Then
So if
he was
78, there's no way that Bijan was
Yeah.
top 3 with 50.
Well,
This
HN
is-
just had that many.
Yeah.
So I'm using Fantasy Pros. Shout out Fantasy Pros, but this is just not right. They don't have HN in the top 7 in the league in terms of receptions or targets, which is obviously false. So my apologies on that. But yeah, I mean, what HN did as a receiver obviously is attractive to fantasy, and we still have to account for in the talent whole thing
Yeah.
and in that whole piece. But we know he's not a blocking back. I mean, just
I have it
flat
up
out,
right
that's not
here.
his.
Do you want to go through top?
Yeah,
It was-
go for it.
HN at 78, Kamara at 68, Bijan at 61, and then Brees Hall is number 4 at 57.
Wow.
And then Chase Brown, Gibbs, Vontae Williams, Rashad White, and then keeps going from
Chase
there.
Brown's actually not on this, which is kind of frustrating. Would have been, and we'll kind of talk about some of those guys who aren't on this list,
Either is
Nick Chubb
Chuba Hubbard.
is
which is odd because I mean both those guys. I mean, I'll just tell you how I feel about them. High B tier, maybe low A for Brown.
Yeah, this looks like it was made before like off season last year. That's when it looks like
Yeah,
this
which-
was made.
Unfortunate because of course we want to have more pieces with that, but we'll talk through some of the tiers for those guys. Zeke is in the E tier.
Yeah.
E. I didn't think we were
Gus.
going to use that tier.
Gus is
Gus
E.
is- you think C?
Move him down. E.
E. We're
Let's put
ranking
him-
in
okay.
E tier right now, guys.
Pacheco. This is a good one. Pacheco.
He's like high C,
Kinda
I'd
crazy
say.
how he's-
E.
to be
Yeah, I
honest.
mean,
Him or Aaron Jones. That's the.
I have Pacheco in like 2 dynasty leagues, so I'll take him, but I'm not happy I have him. I'd take him over Jones, though.
I would too.
Oh, on
I would.
Dynasty. That's.
Just
Yeah.
overall talent. I mean, either way, I'm trying to get rid of him, so if you want him, you can trade for him. Actually, no, I have him in a league you guys aren't in.
I
Wait,
take Gibbs over CMC.
well, Zach, Saquon's got to be S tier too, so don't even say.
Oh, 4. I missed Saquon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I was like, I have 6. I was like, I don't think I was that aggressive. You take, what'd you say you take?
I take
I think
Gibbs
I-
over CMC.
I do this.
Him
I'd
and
still put
Bijan
Bijan
are
at
so
1.
close.
Would you put Bijan above Gibbs? Really?
I would right now.
Yeah.
That's tough.
And
They're both.
It's like
they're both
chasing
so good.
Jefferson almost. Like we
Maybe
could say
give it
next year.
to Bijan just because Gibbs and Montgomery. Well, is Montgomery still there? Yeah, he's still there.
He is, yeah. He's still
Yeah.
gonna be getting
Maybe.
carries.
Maybe that's something that you can take away from
I'll say Gibbs has probably had a better system, better O line, but I mean Bijan has a lot more volume too.
Yeah, and I'm more confident with Bijan with that piece. I mean, Gibbs, flat out, I mean, is still a top
When he
5 running back.
when
in the
he
league.
has been the only healthy running back for Detroit, and he's handled 30 touches in a game, and we've seen what that turns into.
dominated with
Like,
them.
They've been phenomenal, yeah.
Yeah, maybe maybe it's unfair. Like we could have said, what if Gibbs was in Atlanta? I mean, maybe he's above Bijan at this point, you know. So I feel like that's gonna
Yeah.
work. That's one again. I'll compare it to Chase and Jefferson. Just we 2 of the top guys, neck and neck. It's like probably be fine
And
with one or the
CMC,
other.
I think it's CMC is 4 just because it's
Yeah. But
injuries.
CMC's still S tier, and
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think this is so far so good. James Conner.
But like
I'm a James Conner fan.
that last season kind of sucks for CMC just because like I don't know. It's hard to say because the last healthy season he was by far the best in the league. Like, but Saquon's last year was better than CMC's 2 years ago as well. So.
for me, it's like CMC. It's like I don't. At some point, I feel like
He's
the
gonna
injury's
fall
got
off.
to take
Yeah.
at least a little bit of a toll on him. With how many he's had, his age is starting to get to the point where it's like you start to worry about it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Mhm.
What about James Conner?
see,
Yeah.
oh,
B.
B.
Yeah.
Thank you. I
came
was
out
gonna
on-
fight
I
that
mean,
one.
At the end of the year, he kind of, came on and was actually.
I'm taking
still
him over
around.
Montgomery. Doing it.
okay.
Okay, that's fine, I guess.
Okay. But not over Kamara.
I mean,
I'm not,
not by a
Kamara fan,
lot,
so.
not by a lot, but yeah,
James
that's
Cook. All right.
it's a bunch of mid running backs like B.
Right by James Conner.
Yeah, just
Come on. Zach, you're a big yards per carry guy. That's like the only running back stat you look at. Zach, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So what do you think about that spot?
That's fine. I feel like the whole B tier right now is kind of
mid.
right around each
Is the
other.
B tier like a B tier?
Yeah.
I mean, like 4-9. Yeah, that's good because it's not over HN. Okay, Javante.
Where is he now?
Back
No.
into C.
D.
He's in Dallas.
Head of quorum, but
Yeah. Jalen Warren.
Surprisingly, like better
I
than you
like him.
probably think.
Yeah. Like better than Brian Robinson.
I'd say better
Yeah,
than
right now.
like right behind Aaron Jones, probably. I think he's going to be great this year for Pittsburgh now that he's a sole
Well,
back
Caleb
there.
Johnson, Jared.
Oh my God, Iowa Hawkeye, yeah. I think James.
I'm hopeful.
I think
I've gotta
Jalen
be.
Warren. I think he was like very good when he was like, getting the carries. He was putting up stats, and he was. I mean, he's gonna.
Whoa, hold on. I zoned out for a little bit. He
Jalen
should not be
Warren's
that high.
Jalen Warren's actually pretty good.
Zach,
Like,
I had him right here, and this is what I propose.
He's a role player.
He's better than Brian Robinson, though. You don't even like Brian Robinson.
I don't. Yeah, I'd say that's fine. I guess take
Yeah.
Swift over him for sure.
now
yeah.
that he's like
But
there by
you take-
himself, like,
Yeah.
He's not. He's not
Well,
going to lead the
besides
backfield
the
in
rookie.
touches.
you'd be surprised. I think he's underrated. Someone actually like.
He's a role guy. That's what
It'll
he
be
is.
a closer.
He's a high-end
split
role
to
guy, though.
start, I suspect.
Yeah.
But yeah. Obviously, I agree with you, Zach. The vision is they went to brought Caleb Johnson in with that kind of capital. If they didn't think Jalen Warren was the lead, I mean, that's the obvious.
Yeah, Johnson, 3rd or 4th round guy. He's
Thought he was
4th,
a third
right?
rounder. No. Let's look. Caleb. He was drafted number 83, so 3rd.
Okay, so you did 3rd. Okay.
So I thought it's an earlier capital.
Yeah, no,
that
that's
they
yeah.
deploy on. So Joe Mixon is next.
After Montgomery.
So he's better than the C tier guys. So I'd say he's back in B based on my comments to start. Jared, you got any gripes yet?
He actually, I mean, I thought he was going to fall off this year, and he started off the season like amazing.
It wasn't good. He was living off volume.
To end, he was putting up 150 yards per game some games. Like,
30 carries.
yeah, sure, but like behind Montgomery, someone who's
Yes.
kind of losing value. I'd put him like between Montgomery and Connor.
I'm glad we have
True, if you move him.
You're really
I'm thinking about who's next.
Yeah, okay.
JT's right behind Henry. Like that's gotta be right. Brees Hall had under 900 yards last year.
Well, so now you hate Brees Hall, but before when we were in
No,
there, you
JT's
liked him.
just better. And if you argue that, where are you going to put him, Drew?
I was
I
gonna
see
put him
the
in
JT.
here.
He had like 1,400 yards and like 12 touchdowns last year on a bad team. Like,
Does that look okay?
he's not worse than Brees Hall. I don't get it. He's 26 years old. He should be having his best year next year. Like, I don't understand why you're hating on him.
I hope so. I bought on him. I'm concerned. He needs to get involved. And obviously, this isn't his fault, but I mean, he's a great runner, a polished runner. We know his game and everything, but
So you said Achane averaged 4.6 yards per carry, right?
yeah.
Well, JT averaged 4.7. So there's that for you. For Zach's stat up there that he.
Well,
likes.
Jared, I have
The
JT over
advanced
Achane.
metrics say.
Do
The
you want me to
advanced metrics.
type
I got
in
him.
advanced metrics, JT versus
Well,
Brees Hall or Achane?
Yards before. Well, hold on. Rushing yards before contact. I guess that's not. I'm looking at rushing yards after contact. Jonathan Taylor ranks 2nd. That's not. Should be right.
Sounds right to me.
No, he's not. He's not 2nd. He's 7th in that stat.
Yeah, just
Fantasy
try
pros,
to
I do enjoy.
just try to
them, but
downgrade
don't-
him anywhere you can. Yeah.
I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to look at overall stats. He's top 7, and I actually was looking at this a little bit before. He's in the top 10 in every advanced stat like that you like for running backs. So like, I mean, that's not the question. I mean, the stats actually don't do.
This has him ranked. This has him ranked number 5.
Well,
But
the guys ahead of him. I mean, some Saquon, obviously.
Yeah,
haven't
no,
gotten
this
to.
is a good spot for him.
This has him ranked as the 54th best running back of all time. Okay.
Well,
Hold on.
Jonathan Brooks is kind of unfortunate.
He?
I mean, probably just because he's not playing.
Never seen him
in
play.
those situations.
Yeah.
But Josh
Now
Jacobs,
who's
Ahead
better?
of Taylor.
Do you think so?
I do.
Yeah.
I think they're similar.
This is
like
Jared's
very
gonna hate
similar.
this because it's just like two
No,
Packer
but I
fans.
think they're very similar. Like they're.
Yeah.
Josh Jacobs had a great year last year. Before that, it was like not much. But he had 4 more touchdowns, about
He had
100
like a
less
1,600
yards.
yard year.
He had
Yeah,
13-23. Well, yeah, 1650 before, like 2 years ago. But that was also on that volume was crazy. Like he was getting 30 carries a game.
Rushing yards after contact, he's second. He's broken tackles second, all behind Derrick Henry. Taylor's 7th in all these, mind you. So it's not like he's and the guys in front of Taylor were Gibbs, William, Kyron, Saquon,
Okay,
Bijan.
yes. But like what are you basing this off of? Broken tackles, yards after
No,
contact?
I'm just pointing out I'm just slicing some key stuff, Jared, in regards to Jacobs had more volume than Taylor did. And obviously we're not talking last season necessarily, but going next season. But what we saw on a per rush basis, we saw Jacobs have more volume even with that, but also
how was the Packers
that was
offensive line
more
last
efficient.
Yeah.
They both are similar in the passing game in terms of they don't do much. So, it's hard to kind of go there.
Well, how was the Packers offensive line last year?
Was they ranked for run blocking?
I'll have to look that up. But my whole point, I think what differs Jacobs and Taylor, my point was they're similar backs, but what happened was Jacobs broke 20 more tackles than Taylor last year.
Because our offensive line was awful. And when you get swarmed by 4 people,
tackles.
Sure it does.
That's where I'm trying to isolate things.
If you run behind Quentin Nelson, you're going to break more tackles than if you're running behind someone that can't block and you get swarmed by 3 defenders. Like 100% that matters.
So
if
your
Quentin
point
Nelson's
is
blocking
that
for you, there's going to be people swinging their arms at you, and you're going to fly. They're going to fly off of you. I mean, that's just how it is. Whereas if you're running behind someone who can't block, they're just going to get blown up, and you can't break those tackles. Then you're running into your own guy, and like it makes a difference. I think I don't hate the spot that they're in right now. I'd say they're pretty similar, but they're not that far apart. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just okay. I won't justify it any further. Kenneth Walker.
Yeah, maybe like
Yeah, it's a fine spot. Kyron Williams is like
he's good.
But I'd take Taylor over him, I think.
If I had to choose right now, not just me being a Colts fan, I'd probably take Taylor, but it's closer than.
No, I would take Taylor too, Jared. But
yeah, I'd take. Yeah, it's close.
This is a tough one. What about Brees versus Kyron, Zach? What do you got?
Probably Kyron.
Okay, good. I think so far so good. Najee.
I mean, yeah, but then again, he's a consistent 1,000-yard rusher. Is Joe Mixon? Is David Montgomery? I'm not a big Najee fan, but I think he still does.
I'm not either.
He does put up the stats that show
I think he might.
He can be that B tier guy. I don't know.
Well, let's see how B and C tier kind of shake out, Jared, because he's right in the middle of that. Like he's either low B or high C.
Mm-hmm. 2 years ago, Nick Chubb was an S tier. Now he's probably E.
Yeah, I mean, I'll put him with Javonte, guys who got hurt, who had. I mean, obviously Chubb was more prominent, but.
Yeah.
Okay. Rachaad White.
I'm not a fan. I've never been a Rachaad White fan.
He's better than Javonte.
Yeah, I guess. I just don't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What about Raheem Mostert?
Zach, bring back any memories or no?
Yeah, Zach, you got
Not a
anything?
one.
Awfully quiet.
I'm looking at offensive line rankings.
Of course you are. I knew you were doing
Should've started
something with
running back.
JT, and yeah, I knew you.
No, I was honestly just curious. So in terms of run blocking, Colts are 11, Packers are 7. So pretty close.
Yeah, well, the Colts were top 3 like 4 straight years until last year. That's why I'm saying that our line was terrible because normally they're like top 3, and we were awful last year.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's not a valid reason.
Well, it's still 4 spots. I mean, it's
Who are
not
you
a big
debating?
difference.
Raheem Mostert?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
D.
yeah. I know it's sad that we were, but
I'm gonna buy Nick Chubb.
Above probably. Doesn't matter, but
ooh, Ramondre.
How did Rashad White make it up to C?
I said I'm
I'm
not
here.
a fan, and Drew put him up to C.
Fine. He's top. He's better than Javante.
Okay. That's good.
Number 1 for
Not getting
Saquon.
ranked. Kenneth
Where did-
Walker in B?
Zach, we'll revisit the list.
How far behind are you, Zach? Like, what? Where were you
Missed a
this last
few.
10 minutes? Jeez. Yeah, Kenneth Walker's he's like 20.
I don't like Kenneth Walker, Zach, but it's hard to say. And
It's like
No,
Like-
yeah, that's a good spot.
yeah, Tony
I hate
Pollard.
Kenneth Walker.
Pollard's like a C.
Hey,
Pollard-
Najee get up there.
No, Najee's good. He's a consistent 1,000-yard rusher, Zach.
He's like left.
Najee has not had a year yet that he's gone under 1,000 in his first 4 years.
Do we need to look at how many carries he's gotten each year?
You can. He averages 4.1 his last 2 years yards per carry.
It's not good.
It's not awful.
Zach, he's top of C tier right now. And keep in mind, Hampton's not on here, nor is Genty
Yeah.
or Chase Brown. I mean, right now we have him ranked as like the 17th running back in.
Zach,
football.
would you take Aaron Jones over Najee or Pacheco over Najee?
Yeah, I'll take both those guys.
Wow.
Probably
Swift?
Swift too. Yeah.
That's crazy. Now you're
Sure.
just saying stuff.
Najee's yards per carry, right? Obviously not the best stat.
Yeah.
3.9, 3.8,
2020, 2021,
4.
2022. Oh, you missed a year, didn't you? So
Just said
2021.
4.
Yeah, so 3.9 and 3.8, that was 2 years ago and 3 years ago. But, I mean, it's like an average of 4.
Zach,
Or 3,
do we need to point out flaws with the other 3 guys that are with him? I mean, like,
No.
Yeah, do you want me to look up Aaron Jones, like, yards per carry?
well,
Yeah,
Jones
sure, do it.
Jones is great.
It's
I
gonna
mean,
be
that'd
a lot
great thing
more.
to look up. I love that. I love that. No.
It's gonna be like
different
extra
concerns
yard.
for guys.
No, it's
Pacheco
4.5,
coming off
so it's
that
like
injury.
0.5 more.
I know we're assuming full 17 healthy, but still, I'm just talking like from a perspective of he
Okay.
got hurt last year and came back not so great. Jones, I mean, right, stability. Obviously, we're assuming 17 again. Explosive guy last year, but he obviously we saw a dip in efficiency and volume. Which
Yeah,
are both
Pacheco
key
had
running
a
backs,
3.7
which
yards per attempt, which obviously is a little deflated with his injury, but
and Swift. I mean, the concerns are he had some moments last year, but I mean, again, yards per carry that hasn't been his forte either.
yeah, 3.8 for Swift. So Najee's better than all except for Jones. Jones is 4.5, but we saw. I mean, he's getting older and he's.
Yeah, this
you
is
know,
so
got a
far a
lot
great
worse.
list.
I like Najee's spot personally.
What about ETN? I used to be the ETN bias guy, and that's obviously kind of fallen off, unfortunately. Sad.
Don't even ask me because I think he's D, but you probably have him a little higher.
No, he's not D. He's
I've never been an ETN fan. Like, I'm
Great
taking
guy.
Brian Robinson over him all day.
Zach.
Ooh, I'll take ETN over Robinson.
Okay, good. So Zach and I are in the same spot. ETN Warren. You'll take Jalen Warren over him then too, based on your other comments.
Over Robinson? Or ETN over.
No, ETN over
Warren.
Robinson. Or ETN over Warren, too.
Probably, yeah.
Benson? Probably goes with Corum, unfortunately. Both were not
much
underwhelming rookies.
Yeah. And this guy can stick right into E probably.
Yeah. Okay. So list, at face value, obviously we're missing guys just with the nature of it. But I think the list itself is for what we had last season, very good. I think what I want to say is Genty, we would say would be S tier, right? Like at the back end, probably. We'll just
I
already
can't
say
put
that.
a guy in S tier before I've seen him play, but
Yeah.
yeah, he'd be close.
Genty and Hampton would be an A then for sure.
Yeah, I'd say.
Okay. Chase Brown would be
High B above James Cook.
He'd be top of B tier, I think, for me. How about you, Zach?
Yeah, that's fair. Hubbard, top of A.
Whoa.
Who?
Top of B. Top of B.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hubbard.
Who do you say? Chase Brown? Yeah.
No, Chuba Hubbard. Chuba.
Oh, he'd be right with Brown.
He'd be,
I literally have him back to back.
yeah.
And then Cook. So those are the main guys I wanted to mention. Oh, Caleb Johnson, obviously. I wanted to say him. And Travion Henderson were those two.
Mm-hmm. What about Bucky Irving? He's not on here.
Oh, shoot. I meant him too. Bucky.
A tier behind Kyron.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. He's like borderline top 10 in my opinion, like 9, so that makes sense.
Wow. Why you've changed on Bucky a little, haven't you?
I was undervaluing him a little, but he's good.
I would have had him right with Achan.
If Breece Hall had a good year, I'd be having him a lot higher, but
yeah, I mean,
still
Breece
think
Hall's
he'll be
the
fine.
tier of these guys. Yeah. Travion Henderson for me, I like over Kenneth Walker already. I mean, just I'd say that. So I put him.
Are any of us Kenneth Walker fans?
I am because I have him in Dynasty, but no, I wish I didn't. So no, I've never liked him really. It's like when I check my Dynasty league, like if I'm not paying attention to it because it's in your league, Zach. I think I have him in your league, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll look at my stats and I'm like, oh, I have 80 points. Kenneth Walker 10. Yep, makes sense. Like it's never going to be like 30. It's never going to be like 2. But it's like 10 points. Whatever. It's fine. Where that's not someone you want if you're trying to compete. Like
he has a lot of fans in the Dynasty Discord community.
Really?
There's a lot of people
Walker
really high
does?
on him yet. Yeah. Which
I
don't get it.
I can't say I'm a fan.
You know.
Yeah, I couldn't get behind that. I mean,
I think
Charbonnet would probably be with Warren.
I think he's in the right place here, but anyone behind him isn't like a starter in a league that you are trying to compete in.
Yeah.
I think Mixon should go above Montgomery, but I don't know. That's the one thing I'd probably change here.
Okay. Yeah. What do you think, Zach? I said yeah, like I'm listening to it. I don't necessarily agree yet.
I mean, Mixon had over 1,000 yards with 11
No.
touchdowns.
Okay.
I'm taking Montgomery over Mixon 8 days a week.
Can you tell me why?
Wow.
He's better.
They had the exact same average yards per carry. Montgomery had about 300 less yards and 1 more touchdown.
If you put Montgomery in Houston, you think he's not going to put up better stats than Mixon?
I would.
I didn't think Mixon would do anything last year, and then he started off really hot. He calmed down at the end of the year.
Also ran
but,
it.
I mean,
I thought he would have almost made his Zeke decline because he was already declining in Cincinnati last year.
like he was the start of the year, he was great, and then he ended terrible. But like he was amazing to start the year. Montgomery was just like a good backup the whole year. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it
I'm
changed.
not a Mixon fan, so
I thought his value was gone when he got traded, or when he signed with Houston. I don't know if he got traded. Did he? No.
I think
They
get
cut him,
traded.
right?
Yeah,
He did get traded.
I think they're gonna cut him, and then they found Houston was gonna trade.
Where
him.
would
It
you
was
put,
like
like,
a
a-
7th-round pick or something?
Where'd you put like a Delvin Cook? E.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
These guys that
No,
like,
it
were
just we.
great 2 years ago are just out of the league now.
Yeah, which is
He
unfortunate.
wasn't even
but-
on team last year, was he?
He signed in
think
practice
so.
squad, I thought, somewhere.
Where did he go after Minnesota? I'm like,
In a few
Jets?
places, but
Jets.
Jets. Yeah, I don't remember that really.
Practice
Yeah.
squad, I believe. But okay, that was a good tier list, I'd say. No further complaints. That was actually our calmest one, I'd say, yet. So kudos to that. But I did have another thing in the also here that was ready. Obviously, we have few moments here before we wrap up the episode. But I figured with some time, maybe we put together
Oh
some
my
fast
God.
food
Oh my
rankings. This
God.
is Jared's now ready. This is Jared's favorite.
Oh my God. What is this guy
You
doing?
don't have to do the whole thing.
Yeah.
We gotta do a couple of these though. Look, football show. We like
No, let's
food.
just zoom
still,
through
so-
them really quick. Let's just go.
Yeah, we could do this.
Get
We could do
done.
this.
Yeah.
So
A&W is good. C tier.
I
Arby's.
agree so far. I think
I
I,
mean,
take
it's good.
Arby's
Ooh,
over
Arby's
A&W.
is B.
Is it?
Dude,
Yeah.
Arby's is
Zach-
underrated.
This is Zach's thing.
I've never had
Oh.
Baja.
Baja Fresh. Can I
Never
just
had
like take care of these?
Blimp,
Did we ever do
whatever.
Bojangles, guys?
No, we didn't get to
I've
it.
done churches, so I can help with that one, but I've never
Yeah.
done the chicken place. Boston Market, never really done.
Never had it. Burger King is like
they
a
had one
D
in
tier. I
Milwaukee.
know Zach's gonna think higher, but I
No,
don't.
no, dude, it might be F.
Oh, okay.
Burger
I thought you were
King
gonna be high.
is
I was being generous with D. Okay, so F is
I like
fine.
Whoppers.
I'd
They're
put
fine,
it in
but
F.
any other fast food burger is better than a
Yeah.
Whopper.
Yeah.
No. That's
And
not
hey,
good, Zach.
this is our list, so we can put Cane's in the best. Not the best, but it's good.
It might be the best. I mean, I haven't looked through the list, but
Yeah.
You guys take Hardee's
I've never
over
had
Burger
Carl's
King?
Jr. I've never had
It's
it.
same thing as Hardee's.
Yeah, I'd take
What?
it over Burger
That's
King.
Carl's
Burger
Jr.
King's like, it is Hardee's. Carl's Jr. is Hardee's. Zach.
oh,
It's the same thing.
Checkers.
Checkers.
Have you had
Have
it?
I had
I've never had it.
Checkers.
They're known for their
No.
fries. They have a special seasoning.
I love Chick-fil-A. I think
Chick-fil-A.
it's up top.
Above
Yeah,
Arby's.
I'd
Nah,
put it
it's,
above
it's
Arby's.
B. It's B.
Yeah, I'd put Cane's over it. Just I love Cane's, so that's.
That's up there too. That's by Chick-fil-A.
Oh, Chick-fil-A or Chipotle. Stop it. Stop it. Can I just have
Well, I
both?
feel like, all right, hear me out. We got Cane's up that high. So Chick-fil-A, it can't be the best in its category of chicken.
Yeah.
True.
So we got to
But
give
Chipotle might
Chipotle.
be the best in its category in that. kind
Yeah,
of
so
food.
we got to give
Yeah.
Chipotle the edge over Chick-fil-A, I think.
Yeah, that's fair. We can put that
You know?
above. Yeah,
Let me know if you guys have any of these places I'm putting in here.
yeah.
I'm just trying to clean it up a
If
little.
you'd never had
I've
it,
had
I'd probably
churches,
never
but
had
I'm
it
not going to
either.
rank it because
Yeah.
it'd be C, but it's like if you guys haven't had it, it's not fun to rank it. You know.
Right. You can move Chipotle up just because it's the best at its game, I guess. Culver's
Well,
is,
I was gonna
is
say
the
the
best
best,
as well. Well, no,
Oh,
it's
is that what we're doing? We're doing the best is like the best in its category.
No, it doesn't
no.
have to be.
Yeah, I can.
I don't think
that's fine.
Culver's
Yeah.
is the best. No.
Well, I didn't say it was the best, but
It's not
It's-
like
it
the
should-
best.
it should
There's no
be in
A
that
tier.
tier,
There's
though.
no A tier. That's why it's hard to rank this.
The
oh,
best
Zach,
is
Zach,
the
it
A tier,
is
then.
the best tier. There's no way you're
I don't
arguing
know
that.
about that.
Zach, trust me, they've gotten a lot of my business.
If you're
last
choosing
couple
between
weeks.
Culver's or Cane's, it's not a question. Like you're going to
It is
Cane's.
if you don't want chicken.
For me, it's not a question. Yeah, for me, it's Cane's.
But even
Culver's
if you
is
don't want
good.
chicken, it's like
Cheese curds?
you're going to Culver's or Five Guys. You want a burger. Where you
yeah,
going?
I'm going to Five Guys.
yeah.
Exactly. Culver's
not
can't
This
be
is
the
a
best
niche
tier.
versus all around argument, Zach. But if you're going for ice cream, where are you going? Custard.
I can't go to Culver's for ice cream, can I?
That's what I said. Okay.
Hilarious.
All right.
Culver's got their cheese curds. That's the only thing that should be in the best
Just
tier
because you guys
at
are
Culver's.
trying to do this weird majority thing, I don't like. I'll put it like that.
Denny's low key not bad,
Never
but
been to
it's
Denny's.
not like amazing.
I like Burger King more. I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
Okay, Jared, I need your help here.
Domino's is pretty good.
Domino's is like high B. It's really good. If you want pizza, you go to Domino's.
It's better than RBs, right?
I think.
Ooh.
I love.
I get Dairy Queen on right now in honor of Zach. Oh, wrong way. Up here.
Dude, I saw that logo before and I was like, is that Dairy Queen?
He's wearing a
I'm wearing
Dairy
it.
Queen shirt.
I'm wearing a Dairy Queen
'Cause
shirt. We're doing
I've
fast food
never seen
rankings.
a
I'm
different
ready.
shirt that has like the little red thing right here
Yeah.
besides Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
That's what my passport
Um,
picture's in one of those shirts.
Wow.
I honestly,
I've never had Firehouse.
I've had Firehouse. I'm
Me
ranking
neither.
it. It's good.
You think DQ is B tier? Really?
For now, I do.
Yeah, I'd say that's
We rank
fair.
All right.
If DQ was like quicker and not as like insanely expensive as it is, the food's good. Ice cream's good.
Yeah.
I
Everything
need
they
your guys'
got's
help. I
good.
don't want to do this without two professional
The
foodies.
best.
Five Guys is
best.
up top. If it wasn't as expensive, like it's
We just said we'd
Thank
take
you.
it over Culver's.
yeah, it's the best. Five Guys is better.
Behind Cane's.
Yeah.
Cane's is
Really? Wait, we're this cool on Culver's? I didn't even think that was like that out of it.
Culver's
I was
is
gonna put it in
great,
the
but
best.
like if you're going for quality, like you're
cheap.
spending
I'm
money.
taking Five
sure,
Guys
but
burger
Five Guys
over
is
Butter
better.
Burger every day.
Yeah, you're spending more money on it, sure,
But
but
yeah, okay,
it's-
yeah. Price aside on this, we're talking. Okay,
yeah, we're not
no,
going
I can-
for
I can get
value.
behind
We're
Five
just
Guys.
going for the food.
IHOP.
IHOP is whatever.
Decent.
It's what Denny's.
It's like a D or a C.
All right.
It's what Denny's.
Hating on IHOP.
I've
Been
never
to
had it.
In-N-Out.
Never been there.
I have.
I've heard it's
Can I
amazing,
rate it?
but
It's yeah. I mean, I'm serious. It would be. It could even be up here. It'd be over here,
Yeah.
maybe here.
I've just
but
never had it. So
It's kind of like a Five Guys, right? Though, like it's
I heard their
burgers
animal
mainly,
fries
everything
are-
is-
It's so
Yeah, I
cheap,
heard they're-
but it's also so
I
good.
heard-
Animal
I heard
fries.
their animal fries are like pretty bad though. I don't know. That's what I've heard.
Oh.
I've never had it.
I gotta put them. I gotta rank them just because. So, Jack in the Box we did have on our trip last year.
Yeah, it was good.
I don't remember it, so it can't be that good.
I
You
just had
got
the
you got
fries.
like a
The fries were
bacon
good.
double cheeseburger at 10 a.m.
It was in the morning at like 10 a.m. Yep.
I would question.
It's good.
That sounds like exactly what I would do. So
Okay, Jersey
Jersey
Mike's
Mike's
I've
is
also
good.
never had, but I've heard it's really good.
it's good.
It's
pretty
like
good.
fresh
It's the
meat.
best sub place on this list, most likely.
No, Jimmy John's.
Oh,
It's
that's-
better than Jimmy John's. They're cold subs, Zach. Are you
Oh.
serious?
I've had Jimmy
No.
John's and they're
Yeah,
good,
but Jimmy
but I've
John's has
heard-
hot subs. You know,
No.
if you're picking somewhere to go to get a cold sub, that's just
going
you
to
got
Jersey
bad
Mike's.
taste.
Mike's way.
But yeah, you have bad taste if you're going
Let
out
Mike
to eat
have
to
his
get
way
a
with
cold
it.
sub.
No, Zach, I don't eat cold subs. I get hot subs, and I get them at
Okay.
Jersey Mike's only.
because they make them
Jimmy
fresh
John's,
on the
I said,
grill right in front of
Does
you.
their cold subs?
Yeah,
Those Jimmy John's makes them. Yeah, I see them put them in a little oven thingy. You can watch
they
them.
like grill
They're not
your
getting
meat
those.
and they
No,
like
no.
make sure like
I'm passionate
They're
about
freaky
this
fast,
one, Zach.
yeah okay.
Zach, I've had more subs than you in the last month.
Ooh,
You
you
guys
might
are gonna be shocked.
I think you're talking out of your ass on that one.
Oh,
I've had a lot
wait
of
until I get to
subs.
Panda. I've been to Panda 6 times in the last 6 weeks.
Oh my god.
I can go fast food for
He's
fast food
losing
place with
weight.
you.
What?
No, I'm saying
Yeah.
I've been to Jimmy John's like once a week for the last month.
Wow.
4 to 5 times.
Whoa.
All right. You got me there.
Sometimes you just got a craving for the beef
Yeah.
cheddar.
Zach's a
Sure.
fast food expert. I can't beat that one. KFC.
That's the only going out to eat I've been doing. So
I have actually.
Dude,
never
what do you
had
mean?
KFC,
The week,
so.
the last week before you left. I
oh,
saw
maybe
your
Culver's
fridge.
too. Oh, that was brutal. Ooh, that was tough. That's
Okay,
like
Little
6 meals
Caesars?
in a week. In a 5-day
Okay,
stretch.
Little Caesars was really good. Jared, you missed out last week for the
It's
draft.
good, but it's just like cheap pizza. I mean, it's no like
Can
Domino's.
I put it C?
It's good if you just want a quick little pizza,
D.
sure. But it's like not.
No,
anything I
no.
would ever-
Zach, it was
Go
good.
to.
Come on, it's It's good pizza.
Like I'm not like coming home from work every day being like, I can't wait to eat Little Caesars tonight. It's like, oh, you got Little Caesars? Okay, I'll eat it. You know, it's not.
Jared, how you doing time wise?
I'm fine. We can keep going.
Long John
Okay,
Silver's?
I've never had Long John Silver's, but we're putting it in F because it's known as like the worst place ever. So it's going F.
I actually kind of liked it, but when I've had it, but
What?
Yeah, you also liked White Castle.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're listening to you on any of these.
White Castle, if it's on here, that goes.
Oh, it's down there. It's down there.
Okay.
Yeah, put White Castle up in F.
That was so bad.
Apparently, you can get like frozen White Castle sliders.
you
I
can
saw somebody
really?
take out a box from at work, and I was. I think the only
McDonald's-
way you can make that worse is to freeze it and then
Yeah.
warm it up in a microwave.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh.
As much hate as it gets, McDonald's is really good. Their fries are like the best. So like, yeah, their burgers are
Bottom
the
of
best.
B. Bottom of B.
Okay, this
Yeah.
is where we kind of disagree because McDonald's is a pioneer in the game. They might be
Jared
top, like-
is McDonald's.
All of those other
I haven't had
restaurants
McDonald's
have
in a
better
long
quality
time.
food. All of them have better quality food.
It's
No,
hard.
damn it.
McDonald's-
How about this?
If
This
you're
is-
talking
I do
about
this.
cheap food, like you're saying Little Caesars was just cheap pizza, what is
Yeah.
McDonald's? It's the cheapest of cheap.
Zach,
But it's
Zach,
like
I got
it's like the
steak
go-to
and
if
egg
you want
burger.
something quick. Like, let's go to McDonald's. Done. You know, you get your food.
Their coffee game's improved. They have they do lattes, Zach. You'd like that.
I wouldn't go
Can you get a
anywhere.
latte at
in
Dairy
the
Queen?
Starbucks latte. Yeah.
All right. Have you guys
Yeah,
done
let's
Moe's
Canned
before?
lattes are not good. That's my take.
We'll just
I've
not
never
make
had
Moe's.
that.
I've had it, but meh. Noodles. Here we go.
C.
I can't.
With
say
A&W,
Never had it. I don't eat noodles.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
yeah,
I'll do
right,
I'll do
right
this one.
behind A&W.
oh, right behind. Yeah, no, I can get that.
Yeah.
Gosh.
No, come on. Come on.
But, okay. Okay.
Come
On
on.
a serious note, it's better than Chipotle.
Ooh. It's just
I
the
think it
only fast food restaurant that does what they do.
Yeah.
That's what makes it
Zach,
so good.
They've seen me so much.
Yeah, just because you're fat doesn't mean you got to put Panda Express higher on the list.
Okay, but
Got a point.
seriously, come on, Chipotle. Have you seen the portions, Zach? What portions? Yeah, you haven't because they're non-existent.
Well, is Qdoba on here? Oh, it is. Yeah, Qdoba.
Yeah, it is.
Move Chipotle down and put Qdoba up there instead.
Are you kidding?
I would. I
didn't
would.
realize Qdoba
I
was
seriously
on there.
would.
People that say that are interesting. That's all. I'll say.
It's
I've never
cheaper.
had either.
You
But
get
like,
more,
yeah.
and it's like they're pretty similar. It's the same thing.
This is a workout.
Qdoba's like
Panera?
Chipotle that just all the ingredients sit in the fridge one day longer.
We'll get to Qdoba. We still got a lot of ones to get through.
Panera,
Actually,
I
not
don't
really.
care.
I gotta keep clearing some of these out.
Ooh, Panera's pretty good.
I liked their
Panera
charged
is-
lemonade, and I used to drink them until I heard someone died from them. So I just like,
That was really scary because they didn't advertise the caffeine stuff for
yeah,
so the
yeah.
person didn't know. So yeah.
That's
Well,
the last
apart
thing I
from
had
the-
Panera. The
Apart
death
from that,
of eating the food, yeah. You might die by drinking their product, but it's good. Like, oh,
They
No,
cut
but
the
the food
caffeine
is
in
good.
half because of that.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that good, Drew. It's not. Come on.
it's
I
also
know.
kinda
It's
like
bread.
Panda where it's a little different.
Like, it's
Ooh.
bread.
This is
though.
the bread
Like,
tier.
it's-
Look, bread tier right here.
I'd take
Papa
Panera over
John's?
Jimmy John's, I think.
Papa John's is good, actually. It's better than Little Caesars, definitely.
It is. That's where it's gonna go. It's a C tier place.
Yeah, that's fine. What is that?
Places we
PDQ?
don't know. Oh, we know Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut's
That's the
terrible.
best pizza. Oh,
It's just
What?
not. Pizza Hut is so just ugh.
I'm putting it with IHOP.
It's just-
I mean, this is.
I had
Now we're
it just to
just
try it again. Like a year ago, I had it. I was like, this is terrible. I tried it again one more time because I'm like, it can't be that bad. It was
All
so
right,
bad.
well, we have Zach.
Poor
was
Tillich,
so
Zach.
man. Oh, dude, these last two lines are gonna be my
Popeyes is the best.
Sweet spot.
One of the best, in my opinion.
No,
Zach,
Popeyes are
we've-
overrated.
How
Chicken
many
sandwich at
calories of
Popeyes is-
Popeyes have we had in our lives?
That's just because we would go there in high school, you know.
Their
That's,
chicken sandwich is the best. Like, it's.
I mean, if
it's
you're
the
using
best.
that logic, Wendy's is number one.
Drew, where are you going with that? It's like B tier at worst.
Oh, C.
No, it's C, Jared.
I love
it's top
Popeyes.
Yeah,
C.
I
we'll give it top
disagree,
of
but
C.
we can disagree on that one. That's fine.
Portillo's.
The
I
best.
liked.
That's
I mean, they're like the only hot dog place on here, right?
a hot
they're
dog
great.
place. I mean,
No, give me the hot
Portillo's is
beef.
known for their hot dogs.
You guys done Potbelly?
Okay.
Potbelly
Potbelly is huge around here. Everybody loves Potbelly. They say it's the best sub they've ever had, but I've never had it. So
Oh, well, we're not.
why'd you
ranking
name
it.
a sub shop Potbelly?
Okay.
You know above Chipotle. We just said that, right?
that's absurd.
Move Chipotle down then. You know.
That's
Yeah,
absurd.
no, these are too high then. But you guys haven't an In-N-Out, so it feels wrong having them that high.
Never had Quiznos. Never had Ray Rogers. The hell is that?
Oh yeah,
Roy
yeah. These are
Rogers.
getting. That's a peach.
Roy
You guys done
Rogers.
Schlotzsky's before?
No,
What?
I've had Sbarro before at the Oasis
Oh.
in Lake Forest.
Oh, we're not.
Shake
ranking
Shack.
Shake. Oh,
I've never had
yeah.
Shake Shack. I heard it's good. But I've never had
That might be up by Portillo's.
it.
Well,
Dude, first time we went to New Orleans, we were there for like 5 days. I lived
Oh,
off
that's
Shake
good.
Shack.
Jared,
Went
smash
there 4
burgers to me.
times.
Oh, they do
Zach,
have
is it
smash
better than
burger. I've never
Culver's?
had it.
I think I'm willing to actually.
I think
I might
Culver's
compete
should be
with
behind Portillo's. If I'm being honest with you. Their cheese curds
No.
carry them, but they can only go so far.
No. What Portillo? Think about the. I gotta still bring up custard here. I mean,
Portillo's
Sheets on here?
fries with some cheese. Oh,
did anyone else notice like Zach was not as engaged in running backs, so now food came up?
Yeah.
I should just started with the food. Okay,
Yeah.
a few of these places here coming up. Sheets and
Sheetz
Wawa
is a
are
gas
more
station?
gas stations.
Yeah.
Yep. I
I'd
like
say.
Sheets and I like Wawa. I love Wawa. I mean, those
Just
are
put
both
'em in.
like
Okay,
they're
but
both
they're not
like
restaurants.
high B tier, I'd say, but we won't list them today. Maybe.
hey,
Yeah.
gas stations.
Zach,
Yeah.
have you guys done
Never had.
Zaxby's?
We went. No, we didn't get
No.
to it. Never mind. We
I've
never
heard
went
it's
to it.
really good
No.
though.
I wanted to do it. Skyline Chili, that was in Cincinnati. We didn't do it.
We should go on a
Expensive.
trip that's just trying restaurants.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
should.
count me in. Finally.
Sonic, I've had like once or twice. That was decent.
I've done it.
I've had
fair
it
time.
once.
It's like Jack and yeah, it's in here. Good. Okay. I really like Steak and Shake when we went. I really did. I
Oh,
know
those
we-
shakes were amazing.
Those were amazing. I would
that was
put back
good.
into beat. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Okay.
good.
So
No, you guys
Subway.
aren't gonna agree. I love Subway, but like, I just grew up with it.
I do
So
too.
I'm
It's like-
biased.
Or back half of C or
I'd put it bottom B. Honestly, you meant C or B, right?
no, I meant C. I meant C.
I'm just biased. I like Subway.
I agree with Jared. though. It's
Popeyes or
consistent.
Subway?
Popeyes. I'd take Popeyes over Subway.
All right.
Yeah,
But I also
yeah,
have
okay.
Popeyes higher than that.
I'm good with
Taco
that.
Bell.
Those two.
Yes.
Ooh. That's
Big
gotta be
B-
C.
Come on.
Okay.
Aw.
Hold on, guys, just stop. I think I found something that's too low. A&W.
What?
That's
A&W
not
Where
a
should
mid
it
C.
be?
And
It's not a mid C tier restaurant.
If you're gonna move up A&W, you better move up Popeyes because Popeyes is so good.
He's right. He's
A&W
right.
should
Those
be
big-
ahead of Popeyes.
But you take Jack in the Box. I guess we've only been to that place once.
Popeyes fries are seasoned. They're amazing. Their chicken sandwich is the best in the game.
You had-
They have wings
A&W
now.
is the only restaurant that can get even close to rival Culver's cheese curds. Even close.
If we're talking
Zach's
cheese
cheese
curd,
curd expert.
sure,
This is
like,
crazy.
yeah. It's not
like-
called
it's-
cheese curd. It's called A&W. Like that's one menu item.
Their,
Zach.
their burgers are good. Their fries are good. Their
And I
ice
just named
cream's
4
good.
things at Popeyes. That's amazing. They're
They're
both
all
good.
mediocre.
Okay.
Well, guess what? I'm making some executive decision here on Taco Bell. I'm putting it above Sonic.
People like Taco Bell.
I really like it.
Don't eat it.
I've had really bad service there. That's the only place I will consistently have bad service.
Taco Bell?
Consistently. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. It's
Yeah.
good food.
Does that surprise you? That's
Not
just
really,
expected.
Never had Waffle
I've never done
House.
Waffle
Waffle House. Ooh,
You've done it,
Never
Zach.
done it.
good. Yeah,
We're not going to
it's
rank
so
it for the
cheap.
sake.
Oh, come on.
We didn't rank my places. No. Wendy's.
Unbelievable.
Oh gosh.
If you're using the calories eaten at the restaurants, I think this is like
Wendy's
Yeah.
is not. No way in hell it's up there.
No. Jared, that was a joke. 'Cause
Yeah,
of
calories
calories.
rank.
Yeah. We're eating like
Can I-
2,000 a week there for junior and senior year
Panda
football.
before, Wendy's after.
Oh,
I've done Whataburger. I think you have too, Zach.
We
haven't
we
you?
all did.
I
We
have.
all did.
Oh, duh. Yeah, we
Wait.
did. Zach also got a double bacon cheeseburger there.
Yeah, we went there on the trip.
Oh,
It was
did
actually
we?
pretty good. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
From what I had, it was good. I think I only got the fries there though. The hell is this?
What? I put it. Oh, sorry. We don't know either of these places.
Okay.
We didn't do Zaxby's.
is Zaxby's good? I've heard it's.
I've heard
really
it's good. Now, before
I've
you
heard
rank
it's
Wingstop, I actually very much love Wingstop. Okay.
Oh,
I love
Their
Wingstop.
ranch is amazing.
Their
Their wings
food
are
is so
great,
good.
and their fries, if you get them seasoned, they are perfect.
You have to get them
it's
seasoned.
the
They're incredible.
saltiest bucket of crap you can possibly get.
Drew, put it in.
You
high
cannot
B.
eat like 15 Wingstop wings and not wake up twice in the night to drink water. It's not possible.
But the food is amazing. You can say that about Taco Bell. You can't eat Taco Bell without
Look,
having to take a shit.
Jared, how high does it go though?
Like, I don't know. I love
Okay,
Wingstop.
let me
though.
ask this
That's
question.
me being biased.
Wingstop, Buffalo Wild Wings.
Wingstop's cheaper.
Probably.
We're talking
which is
quality
sad.
of food.
Comparable.
I'm not going to complain about either of them. They're like both right there for
Comparable?
me.
Oh my god.
I'm not going
It's
to lie.
like-
This is come on. All right. well,
No, my god.
Do we have any
It's
final
like
big
Michael
debates on
Pittman
this?
to Jamar Chase. That's the kind of gap there is.
But Zach, you're talking B-dubs. You're acting like B-dubs is this high-end first-class restaurant. Come on.
Yeah.
The
Come
wings? Oh, the
Oh,
wings
are we talking about
B-dubs is
boneless
great.
sauce nugs? Talking about
Oh,
boneless
this is
sauce
where we're going to
nuggets?
end it.
No, we're talking about the boneless wings. You know?
Boneless wings.
'Cause you know me and those. You know me and saucy.
I'm
chicken
sure their
nuggets.
bone-in wings are pretty good too. I haven't had them though.
Right.
Huh. Okay.
God, I'm debating
right. Well-
Uber eating some Buffalo Wild Wings now.
Yeah, go spend
Good.
$30
Well,
on that.
Any big complaints before we wrap up? I think this is a very good list.
I mean, I'd put
Very good list.
Popeyes in like almost the best because I love it, but that's just
Well, It's a compromise. Maybe back into B. I'll just see how it looks quick for you.
Let's bring it up a little. Bring it up. It's got to be. It's just
Yeah, this is fine. This is a good list.
And Burger
Very
King is
good.
F. Burger King is F with White Castle and Long John's. That's just
It's not that bad.
No, the
it's
Burger
pretty
King.
bad. Zach, when's the last time you woke up like I need Burger King right now? I'm craving burger.
Never.
Like, come on.
Never.
It's so bad.
Okay.
But it's whatever.
Maybe
That'll
bottom
wrap
of
it
D.
here.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys good? Yep. Let's go. That'll wrap it here for Zack Rausch, Jared Valleskey, myself, Drew Skyberg here on this Wednesday night. Thank you all for listening to yet another episode of Drew Sports Crew, The Journey to Million, the perfect podcast for you.